Good evening, everyone. On behalf of AIF and Scale Up Academy, I, Anita Dalal, welcome you all in today's webinar. The topic of the webinar is UN SDG-3, Good Health and Wellbeing, Strengthening Your Inner Wellbeing, Unlocking Resilience and Compassion. The objective of this webinar is to understand the importance of inner well-being in education, learn effective stress management techniques, to develop strategies for fostering a supportive school community, and to connect with fellow educators and share best practices. We will also explore the practical strategies for cultivating inner well-being, managing stress, and fostering a culture of care and compassion in education. I will also share insights and tools to support your mental health and resilience. So according to United Nations Organization, the definition of well-being refers to how people feel and function and how they evaluate their lives on a personal and social level. It also means the personal experience of positive emotions such as happiness and contentment, along with the fulfillment of one's potential, some control over one's life, a sense of purpose, and experiencing positive relationships. Before we start further, let us do a small activity. Did you have a good day today? And why did you have a good day today? These are two simple questions. Give me the answers. The first question is, did you have a good day today? Okay. Okay, Sharmilavan says, yes. Why did you have a good day today? Give me the answer of why as well. Okay, Sabakaran says yes. Okay. Yes, I am spending family time. Okay, Anita Thomas says, yes, I am spending family time. Okay, so it means you feel good when you are spending time with your family. So that is why it was your good day. Okay. Sabakaran says, having nice time with family during summer break. Okay. Simi Thomas says, okay. Yeah, good evening, Simi Thomas. Yeah, quickly write the answers, everyone. Sarika says, because the day was not too hectic as compared to the weekdays. Okay, because it was Saturday. Okay. So as far as your answers gives a sense, we can understand that every individual well-being affects their success on a professional, so by your answers, we can understand that well-being affects our success on a professional, personal, and interpersonal level. Those who focus on their well-being are more likely to demonstrate higher workplace productivity, more effective learning, greater creativity, more pro-social behavior, and positive relationships. How many of you agree on this? Quick replies. Okay. Yes, mental health is very important. Okay. Yes. So far as we have understood that happiness and unhappiness both are the state of mind. Therefore, their causes cannot be found outside. It means everything is inside us, whether it is happiness or unhappiness. So let us see how many types of well-being we do have. There are 8 dimensions of well-being: emotional, social, occupational, financial, environmental, physical, intellectual, and spiritual. Let us start discussing about these dimensions. The first one, as usual, is emotional well-being. So emotional well-being refers to our ability to cope with stress and manage our emotions effectively. It includes aspects such as our level of happiness, resilience, sense of purpose, and it is also very crucial for maintaining good mental health and preventing burnout. These are some examples of emotional well-being. If we find the meaning of our life, the purpose of our life, definitely we found ourselves emotionally strong. If we find happiness and joy in our life, we are emotionally stable. If we found clear values, positive relationships, autonomy and competence in our lives, where we are free to understand, where we are free to express ourselves, we feel emotionally good. In the same way, self-esteem is also very important in maintaining the emotional well-being, self-realization, playing to one's strengths. That is also very important for maintaining our emotional well-being. We should be very, very aware of our emotional well-being, that how much we know ourselves, how much we are able to understand ourselves, how much we feel about life. Are we so much able to understand our own emotions? What gives me happiness? What gives me sadness? Where I feel good, where I feel bad? And maintaining all these emotions is simply no. These are some improve emotional health in digital space. How we can improve our emotional health? Nowadays, we cannot keep ourselves aside of digital space. We have to have in the digital space, but how we can keep ourselves happy in digital space? So the very first thing is be self-aware. When we know by what way we would be happy in digital space, what kind of comments I should write, what kind of photos I have to upload. All these things are known as the self-awareness. Then learn to express yourself. We should be very careful. We should be very, very careful how to express ourselves. We should take some little time to think also before uploading anything or before giving any comment or posting any photo or anything about ourselves. We should deal with our stress also. We should maintain balance. We should be active in digital space. We should find purpose and meaning that why I am on digital space. What is the requirement? Whether it will be fruitful for me, whether I would be gaining something out of it or not. Because at times we spend random time on digital space. We even spend lot and lot of time, and we could not understand that why we were spending that much of time. So ultimately, we either we become so frustrated that, oh my goodness, I have been utilized this time somewhere else, or we feel that this time could be more productive. So keep yourselves away from that frustration. We should have a very clear purpose that why we are using the digital space. Yes, connecting with others, it is very beneficial for learning new skills and to give something to others. As through the digital space, we can share our thoughts, we can share our views, we can share our knowledge, and we can understand others also. So that in that way, digital space is giving us some positive impact. But at the same time, if we are not utilizing it in a proper way, then yes, it can give us the negative impact also. So for utilizing the technology for our well-being, we should be very, very well aware of. We should be self-aware that how to manage this and how much time I have to spend it, and out of that time, how much time I want to be very productive for myself. Next comes social health. How many of you feel that social health is also a part of our well-being? And how many of you keep yourselves healthy? What do you do for keeping yourselves healthy? Okay, Radha says yes. Yeah, I need more answers. Social health is very important. Riddhi says social health is very important. Okay. Okay, Radha says go out with friends. Okay, having social meetings on special occasions. Yes. Shri Priya says yes, ma'am. Simi Thomas says yes. Latisha says do what makes you happy. Yes, correct. Sabak Khan says celebrating festivals together. Yes. Sharmila says communicate on phone if you can't go out. Yes. Yeah, more answers, please. Here I can see around 50 people have joined this webinar. Communication is the key to success. Okay. Helping others. Sabah Khan says helping others. Anjum says communication is key to success. Jesse says maintaining good and regular social connections, interaction. Okay. Emma says listening to people. Yes. Yes, this is very correct and appropriate thing that social health is linked to an individual's overall well-being. It determines the ability to form and maintain interpersonal relationships. And how we can improve, as the very first thing, be approachable. If we are so open for others, they can easily approach to us without thinking anything, and we are having some friendly gestures to other people. It is helpful in one side to us also. By sharing ideas, by exchanging thoughts, it is always good to have something, and it always gives us joy. Yes, try new things. It is always good when we try new things. We socialize, and there by exchanging the thoughts, by learning new skills, it always helps us to boost our social health. Meeting people, yes, that is also one prominent thing by which we can maintain our social health. Nurture your relationships, that is also very, very important thing. uh, in today's time we are having shortage of time, and we always try to escape ourselves from meeting people and to giving them a call. But it is very important, take out some time during the day whenever you feel, either in the evening time or the late evening time, or in the evening or afternoon, as per your schedule. Give some time where you can either meet some people or over the call you can connect to them. And stop judging others, that is also very important thing. When we start judging other people, we feel somehow not so good. That is not good for our social health. So we should always be having very little time to judge others, and more time feel in our mind that we have to give more time where I can feel myself happy. My happiness is supreme. And if I am talking to someone, if I am connected to someone, that is for my freshness, not for getting some burden or baggage on my head. So this is how we can keep our social health in a better way. Next is our workplace well-being. Sometimes we call it occupational well-being also. So what is occupational well-being? Give your answers, please. What do you mean by occupational well-being? And how can you maintain your professional well-being? Keep on writing your answers. Let us make it more interactive. Okay, being happy and satisfied with the kind of work assigned. Yes. Maintaining good interpersonal relations with colleagues. Yes. Being nice to your colleagues. Radha says. Semi Thomas says maintaining a good and healthy relationship with your colleagues. Right. Aluma says maintaining good interpersonal relations with colleagues. Jesse says feeling connected and being valued. Latisha says being cordial with others, boost up ourselves in every situation, because due to complexity, it's just being boosted up. Okay. Anjum says satisfaction from work, which will come from within, that is self-being. Yes. So what we can understand by this, if we are getting the answer of this question, do you like what you do each day? Because our professional journey demands repetitive work. The same work repeatedly we have to do. So do you enjoy that? If your answer is yes, it means you are happy at your workplace, you are enjoying your occupational wellness. So how many of yours answer is yes? How many of you enjoy your occupation? Okay, Shanila says yes. Sharmila says yes. Okay. Sabah Khan says yes. Jaya says yes. Latisha, yes. Johnny, yes. Okay. Loga Sundari says yes. Anjum says yes. Pooja, yes, I do enjoy. Yes. So if your answer is yes, it means you are having occupational well-being. So it is very simple to understand. If we respect our work and do work respectfully, it will definitely give us joy. We should make our work our signature, because it is the work only which ultimately becomes our identity. And one day this work only makes us respected. Next comes our financial well-being. Very important, because that is also one thing for which maybe many of us has come into the profession. Many of us are trying to help out the families, and that is why we are going for our jobs and we are trying to earn better. So that is known as financial well-being, where we are satisfying our financial well-being. What do you understand by financial well-being? And are you financially happy? Are you financially strong? Give your answers, please. Yeah, Anjum says most important. Yes. Jaya says yes. But how many of us are well aware of that, how to utilize our finances, how to prepare the budget, which areas we need to look after? Yes, Sabha Khan says being financially independent. Okay, that's true. So for financial well-being, yes, Anjum says we are all striving hard to maintain our financial well-being, which is the driving force to keep us going. We have a motive in life. Money is important and we cannot deny. Yes, and that is the fact of life also. So the first thing, how we can manage our financial well-being, the first thing is to understand our budget. We should track the income and expenses to identify where we can manage our money and where my money goes each month. Second thing, what we can do is having our emergencies only fund. Third thing, what we can do is protect yourself and your belongings with insurance. That is also very important. Fourth thing, what we can do is we should build savings and invest wisely. Next very important thing is plan for retirement. Even if you are in our 20s, you are in 30s or 40s, plan your retirement. It is not a one-day task. It is not a 1 month task. It is not 1 year task. But from today onwards also, if you start planning for your retirement, that how it is never too early to start saving for retirement, right? So it is better, we should think about it. And that is also the hard fact of our life, that someday we have to get retired from our jobs. So it is better we should plan for our retirement. And very, very important thing is practice mindful spending. That is also very important. We, at times, we spend money without even thinking twice. We are earning it very hard, but when it comes for spending, we spend it very loosely. So that also we need to take care of. Yes, Sabha, that is also very important, avoiding loans and use of credit cards. That is also very important. Nowadays, The companies, they try to lure us by credit cards, and they say that, okay, you can get this or that benefit. But yes, we should first see our pocket, how much my budget allows me, and then accordingly we need to spend on it. Next comes our environmental health. So environmental wellness is having good health by occupying pleasant, stimulating environments that support well-being. It promotes interaction with nature and also creating an enjoyable personal environment. And when our personal surroundings are well cared, clean, organized, we experience a greater sense of comfort and less anxiety. And these are some areas through which we can maintain our environmental health. First thing comes cleaner air quality. If the air quality is good in our surroundings, we feel good. Second is cleaner water, very important thing. Reduced hazardous waste, increased access of healthy food. That is also very important. Nowadays, you find chemicals in all sort of, either it is wheat, it is rice, pulses, everywhere you find the chemicals. So eating healthy, homemade food, that is also very important, and which helps us to maintain our environmental health also. Safer outside and outdoor environment for adults and children, and for young people also, it is very important. Improved population health and improved health equity. That is also very important. At times, the females especially, they feel that, okay, I should give the healthy food to my family, to my male counterpart, to my children, and they do take care of themselves. That is also to be maintained, because a family starts with a mother. The family starts from the female who prepares the food. So her health is also very important. So there also we should give equity to maintain the environmental health. Next comes our physical well-being. Very honestly, you have to give reply. How many of you do some physical exercises? How many of you do some yoga practices? How many of you spend some time for your physical activity? Out of 24 hours, most of the time we spend for our family or our livelihood, going for jobs. Anjum says not regularly. Jaya says I do. That's good. Sarika says me. Oh, that's good. Radha says I do yoga. Lovely. Okay. I need more answers. Here more than 50 participants are there. Okay. Dina says not regularly. Pooja says I do.